Good evening, superstars, and welcome to our Zoom meeting tonight. I believe you're well, excited, and ready to learn tonight because our business is more about learning and implementing what we have learned. So I'm excited tonight to bring to you our basic training that is able to help everybody across the board to be able to grow their businesses. So for those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Pia Rose Cherotich. I've been with Neolife for 13 years. Actually, I'm doing my 14th year, and I really thank God because for the past 13 years, I've been able to learn a lot, courtesy of the trainings I've been able to attend. We are excited because of new technology whereby we are able to come together on a Zoom meeting like tonight. So yes, I know we are logging in from all the parts of the world. You can kindly chat down there where you are logging in from. You say hi to us, yes. And personally, I am in Nairobi, Kenya. And this is a great business. And it's a very simple business, especially if you are open-minded and ready to learn. You can be able to learn a lot of things and implement, yeah? Yes, welcome, Welos Bula from Malawi. Isaac Kipto, I know you are in Eldoret. Yes, so you can imagine a business where you learn and when you implement, you get results, okay? Kakamega, Faith, wonderful. So tonight we are going to just go through the basic training, and this is so important for everyone, so that even if you're a new member, a new distributor, or a director, we all got to grasp this, especially if you're interested in growing your business. So I'll be sharing my screen. And I'm sure if you follow it, you'll be able to understand because our business is very simple. Just understanding the small concepts of what we do. And from whatever the profession you're coming in from, this is a business that is learnable. You could be doing something so different from this. Me, I was a physics teacher, and I was able to learn a lot of things, courtesy of being part of this business. And once you implement, your business must grow. So the first thing we need to understand is what is network marketing, because we are in a business of network marketing. It's not marketing, it is network marketing. Yeah? So we need to understand what is it that we really do, because I realize sometimes when you present the business to people, they feel like, oh, am I going to put up a shop and display the products? Now, network marketing is the process of developing a network of people who use a product or service and share the product with their friends, relatives, and other independent distributors. Okay? So it is about building an organization of people who are able to use and share the products. In this case, our Neolife products. So you realize these people are compensated on their own personal retail sales and for the volume of the retail business that is generated by the people they train and lead in their network. Yeah? So you are paid not only from what you do, but even from what the other people do. Remembering that in our business, we don't have middlemen. We don't have the advertiser, the wholesaler, the distributor, and even the retailer. So you act as an advertiser. So once you build a network of consumers, you get to be paid from your own retail sales or the products that you share with other people and even that you consume and by the people in your network. So this is an industry that has been there for 50 years, over 50 years, because like our Neolife opportunity has been there for 65 years. So it has actually grown so far, more than now a $100 billion industry. Okay. So it is in almost very many countries. Like our business, you realize we are in over 50 countries around the world. Now, in this kind of business, what is important? What are you going to benefit? What are the advantages? One is personal development. I'm very sure on this call, we have people who could not even talk to anyone before they got into this business. Today, they can be able to do that. You also get to become a business owner. Owning your own business. Many people, their business owns them. They don't own the business. So you realize, like today for me and Josphat, we have built this business in over 20 countries. We own the business, except that we are not the only ones working the business. Then leadership, you get to become a leader. You will learn a lot of things that will make you to become a leader. Again, there are internal systems in place. Unlike traditional business whereby you need to start a business and get out there, find out on your own how to do your business. In this business, there are internal systems in place, like our team, the International Superstars team. We have a system that we follow, a system of trainings, a system of incentives, a system of events, a system of things that you just come and get into and become part of it. And once you do that, you become successful. So internal system in place. Then the last one, of course, not the least, is residual income. Through doing this business, you're going to earn residual income. And to be sincere, I mean, it is something that not many people think about. Not many people focus on it, but it is a very important ingredient that finally you get to get residual income. And they define residual income as income that you earn, whether you work or not. So ask yourself, in what you're doing, if you don't do it, will you be earning? So that is a question that you should always ask yourself, even as you do this business. Once you build a business, you'll be earning residual income. When you build a system or a network of consumers, they never stop. So money will always be coming to you. So that is one of the biggest advantages of our business. Now, we have to see long term. When people join, we tell them long range vision. What is your vision? Because you realize sometimes we are cheated by maybe the jobs we are doing. When you are an employee, from this diagram that I have here, you will consistently earn. You know, you are overpaid at the beginning, but underpaid for the rest of your life. If your income is not changing, the economy is changing, things are changing. So that means you are getting underpaid in the process. But with the business like this, you will even start lower. Instead of starting with the salary you've been getting, you start far lower. But you can grow this business consistently. As you grow the business, your income will also be growing. So we say that in our business, you are underpaid at the beginning, but overpaid for the rest of your life. Since in the next, like for example, 5 years, you may be working, not even be working the business, but you will be earning the money. So you will be overpaid. Okay. So that is why we need to really focus on working this business in order to reach that place where you are overpaid. Now, there is a quote here by Eric Worre that says, in network marketing, you must accept a temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. That is where the catch is. The catch in network marketing is you must accept a temporary loss of social esteem. You realize there are so many people who look down upon you just because you're doing this business. I will never forget when I joined this business, my friends, my relatives, they were laughing at me. Of course, I lost some social esteem, but they were so ignorant because even today, some of them are, they really tell me, sorry, Pia Rose, we were discouraging you without really understanding. So that is the catch. How many people on this call have been discouraged? I'm sure most of us have been told something that was not pleasant. You have been rejected by the very people you expected to be helping you in the business. So realize this is the catch. accept a temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. Now, there are things that you must understand for you to grow in the business. If you don't understand these things, it might jeopardize your business. Number one, point value. So you realize Neolife is in over 60 countries. The only equalizer is the point value. So every product that you're buying has got point values. So like, for example, omega-3 salmon oil 90 capsules is 25 points. Pro-Vitality is 36 points. TreeNN is 34 points. So point value. This is the Neolife currency, same worldwide. So if you go to Mexico, TreeNN is 34 points. Same to Kenya, same to Tanzania, same to South Africa, every other region. So it's an equalizer. It actually removes the effect of inflation and exchange rate fluctuations, thus allowing to reward for the results. Yeah. Then we have personal points. These are points that you buy in your name. Yeah. Total volume of points personally ordered from the company on your name or on your ID. So for you to participate in the compensation plan, you need 100 points, never below. Now, all of us on this call, just note that you need to do 100 points every month without fail. Guys, if you want to do this business and succeed, you have to follow the rules of the business. So the moment you don't do your 100 points, you are not in business. And it's not about doing 100 points today, 20 points, the next time 80 points. No, it is 100 points within the same month. So this November, all of us on this call, please don't fail to do 100 points. That is the minimum. You can do 150, 200, 300, 500, 1,000. I think for the last 1 year, my average points have been 1,000 every given month. Now you realize the longer you stay in the business, the better you get with customers, the better you get with using the products. So please stay on there. 100 is okay, but 500 is better. 1,000 is even better. Okay. So these are personal points. And so if you want to participate at any given point in the compensation plan, you have to have 100 personal points. So we also have what we call qualifying point value or volume. These are points that for you and your team, for your distributors, managers, senior managers, executive managers in your team. This includes also your 100 points. So this is used to determine both the qualification, results achieved, and sales volume bonus. What do we mean by this? So if you are to be called a manager, you should have 500 points with your team. So if you are to be called an executive manager, 2,000 points, a director, 4,000 points, So those points, the QPV is the one that determines all the total points of your nursery team. And hence it will also help you with payment. Then the BV, which is bonus volume or bonus value, is the local currency now that is allocated to each product. So if it is a bonus on your price list, Kenyan price list, it is in Kenya shillings. South African price list, it is in rands. US price list, it is in dollars. Tanzania T shillings. So the local currency value allocated to each product. Then suggested retail price is the suggested retail price, the price at which you can sell the products to your customers. Okay, so Neolife will always suggest for you the price that they want you to sell to your customers. So you can add something, but not remove, okay? Depending on where you are taking the product. For example, if I'm buying the product in Nairobi and sending it to Kisumu, of course, it has to go a bit higher. Then distributor price. This is the wholesale cost that the product is costing at our Neolife for the Neolife distributors. So all the distributors, as long as you are in the business, you buy the product at distributor price. And this is a very good thing because this is only for distributors or people who are Neolife members, okay? So when you go and sell out, you are going to get profit. because you will sell at the retail price. So remember, if you have not renewed your membership, when do you renew your membership? At the end of 1 year since you joined. So if you joined in the month of November, like this month, next year, 2024 November, you need to renew your membership. At how much? Kenya shillings, for example, in Kenya, 1,850. It varies from country to country. This will ensure that you enjoy the distributor price or the discounted prices. So if you are not if you have not renewed your membership, you cannot be able to enjoy the distributor price. So next time, if you don't do the renew with the 1850, you have to come and buy the products at the retail price. Now, when the company is paying, we have a chart, and I know we are all familiar with this. Those people who have been, you have your kit, it is in the compensation plan, that is the booklet there, whereby the company pays you the sales volume bonus on your QPV between 250 and 499 points, you are paid at 3%. Between 500 to 999 points, you are paid at 5%. 1,000 to 1999 points, you are paid at 10%. 2,000, that is executive manager, to 29.99 is 15%. 3,000 to 39.99 is 20%. And 4,000 is 25%. So you reach the top at the 4,000 points. That means you're a director. So you realize these are the levels in our business. We have distributor, and distributor is someone who has just paid up to join the business, but you get to be a qualified distributor when you have your 100 points. Manager is 500 points with your team. Senior manager is 1,000 points with your team. Executive manager is 2,000 points with your team. Director is 4,000 points with your team. Remember, without 100 points, you cannot be even given a title, even if the team was going to give you so many points. Emerald director, we have 4,000 points still, and as long as you are a consistent director, you become an emerald director, while team member and president's team. Now, so how do you become a manager? So if your orders plus the orders of your distributors that you have sponsored are 500 QPV, and you have done a minimum of 100 personal points, then you become a manager, okay? Now, what are your benefits as a manager? Of course, you get recognition, attend the manager schools, retail profits. You are paid at 5% of your team effort, and you are on your way to senior manager, okay? Now, to become a senior manager, you need 1,000 points in 1 month with at least your 100 personal points. Now, what are the benefits of becoming a senior manager? You will be recognized. You will get a pin of a senior manager. You will attend senior manager schools, retail profits, You also even get free products. We have the QSM incentives, and the sales volume, you are paid at 10%. Can you imagine? So the percentage of payment as you go up or your points go up, they also go up. Then how to become an executive manager? You accumulate 2,000 QPV in 1 month with at least 100 personal points. So 2,000 points, you become an executive manager. So how to be a director? Be a senior manager. That's the first step. If you're a senior manager and you accumulate 10,000 points in a period of 6 months, you will be a director. But another condition is 4,000 points in your last month of qualifying together with your team. So that is one way of becoming a director. Be a Neolife senior manager. Then you accumulate 10,000 points in a 6-month period. And then you do 4,000 points in your last month of qualifying. Within the 6 months, the last month should be 4,000 points. So it doesn't matter whether you joined 5 years ago, you can still become a director. They only count the last 6 months. So if you have 10,000 points and the last month you're at 4,000, you are going to be a director. But still, 100 personal points is important. Another way of becoming a director is you open a director window by becoming an executive manager. When you become an executive manager this month, the following month you do 4,000 points. So you got 2,000 this month, and the following month you got 4,000. That will be a total of 6,000. You will still be a director because it was preceding the executive manager step, or 2,000 points. So that is a shortcut. Now, from this table that I have over here, you can tell me for sure whether this person is becoming a director. So we have person A, person B, person C, and we have January, February, March, April, May, June, and July. So that is a total of 7 months. So person A has been doing 100 points all through. Person B, we are talking about 6 months, sorry, January to June. Person B has also been doing 100 points every month. Person C has been doing 100 points every month except in May. So you see, they skipped 100 points in May. They only did 50. So you realize for person A, they only had 1,000 QPV, January, February, March, April, they had 1,500, May, they had 1,500, and that totals to 6,000 points. So if June, they did 4,000, that is when they became director. Person B, on the other hand, you can see January, they did well, 1,000 qualifying points with the team, 1,000 with the team in February, 1,100 with the team in March. But in April, the business went down because of circumstances. They only had 100 points. So they still did 100, meaning they were accumulating their points. So you can see in the month of May, they did 2,000, and June, 4,800. So making it a total of 10,000, and they became directors. But person C, you know, they were just like person A. In April, they did 100 with the team. And so in May, they couldn't do 100. So what happened? They cut off their accumulation. So the person remains a qualified senior manager, even if you have a total of more than 10,000 points, as long as there's a month you did not do your 100 points. So what is the point here? Let us be doing your 100 points every month. Look at that. You know, the discouragement came when the points went low like that. So they didn't do 100 points the following month. They did 50. So you just mess up with that, you can see. So you become a qualified senior manager. So what are the benefits of a director? You get recognition. Wow. Like last month, we got a new director and we recognized them last week. That is our director all the way in Zambia, Irene Mashukano. So you get recognition. She will get her pin. You also get a special folder. You also attend director schools. You are paid at 25% of your team effort. You also start earning leadership if you have people under you who are qualifying as directors. And you also get to earn incentives. We have consistent incentives to do with consistency when you are a director. And you can also attend what we call a consistency dinner at the convention. And last week, the other week, we were at the convention in Dar es Salaam, and people attended the dinner. And of course, you are on your way to World Team Member. Now, all these can happen only if you are able to attend events. One, I want to applaud all those who attended the event in Dar es Salaam. Please, dear superstars, never miss an event. Oh my God, Dar es Salaam was great. All of us who went there, we are so motivated, we are excited, we want to push the business. Why? Because we heard of people there. We were able to listen firsthand to people who have done it. They have made it. Somebody has just moved from 4 Ruby director, that is a president team member, in July, became a 4 Ruby director, and by October, there are 5 Ruby directors. That is additional 50,000 points. Meaning in only 3 months, this person has added 50,000 points to their business. And so when you meet such people face to face, it makes a big difference. So I want to encourage all of us, let us attend events. You know that we have our convention coming in. We have registered 80 people. Tonight, after this, I want to encourage anyone who has not registered for this convention, please register. It's just 1,500 shillings and we'll be there at the KICC in Nairobi. I'm excited because we have people from Tanzania who have registered for this convention. They'll be traveling to come to Kenya. I know there are Zambians who will also come. There are other countries that will also come with us. So you can't afford to miss. So there are benefits of attending events. They are endless. There are many. But number one is social proof. When you attend an event with several hundreds or several thousands people, you get the social proof that the business works. You will also learn new skills. Events teach people new skills that they can use to take their business to the next level. Number three, you hear success stories. You get to hear success stories from people representing every walk of life. Yeah. This gives you hope that you can accomplish the same thing in the business. Number four, association. There are few things more powerful than spending time with people who are similar to you. You know, the fact that we were in Dar es Salaam and associating with people, we have the same values, the same beliefs, and the same goals. So when you spend time with such people, you get uplifted and you get encouraged. And number five, it will resell you on the business. Every time you go to a live event, you get results to the business. This is very important, superstars, because most people are doing the business part-time and are trying to squeeze into their already busy schedule. So you get resolved every time you go to an event. Like the event we had in Dar es Salaam, I was resolved to the business. Every one of us was resolved to the business. So I must say, this is a must for success to happen. So attend events. Now, if you want to promote an event, because I believe all of us on this call, we are 80 and there are only 80 people who have registered. So make sure you promote the event. When you sponsor someone in your team, let them come to the event. But of course, be an example by registering first. And you make the event a priority and never buy into excuses. Never give an excuse for not attending an event, okay? So in the event, you will find yourself on the path to go all the way to the top. That is the power of events. So let us all attend our events, okay? Now, how about when we are not sure of something? Who are you supposed to speak to? There are so many people who get advice from the wrong people. Please, if today you get stuck in the business or you don't have an idea on what to do next, guess what? The first person you need to look for is your upline director. What will happen is that they will help you to build a business. They will share an experience with you. So don't go to people who don't have the experience in this business. Make sure you are getting to people who know the business. Look for an upline. Look for somebody who is experienced in the business. Ask them a question. Because so many people, they ask people who have not succeeded in the business. So you don't ask medical advice from a plumber. So why get our advice about our business from those who have not been successful? So get to ask questions from successful people. This will really help you. And the last thing I want to say is that you treat your business like a business and it will pay you like a business. Treat your business like a hobby and it will cost you like a hobby. So this business, you need to work the business as a business. You really need to, boss yourself if you want to grow in the business, okay? So treat it like a business and it will pay you like a business. And the last thing is believe in yourself. This is the secret to success. If you don't believe in yourself, then who will believe in you? If you don't believe in yourself, who will believe in your ideas? Yeah? So this is so important, superstars, and therefore, with that basic training that I've been able to share with you, I believe those points will be able to take you very far. Let's focus. Let us attend trainings. Let us not ask for advice from the wrong people. And let us attend these big events. I can't wait to see all of you in our Superstars Team Convention coming up next year. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you, Faith. And God bless you, everyone. I want to give it over to Josephat.
And I'm excited to receive it. Hi, everyone, and good evening. That's an amazing session that we've just had there. I must say that one of the most dangerous things that I've seen distributors engage in is to assume that because they've been there for some time, they do not need trainings. I can tell you for a fact, 13 years down the line, Piero Zedai are still logging in to even the very basic trainings, because sometimes you learn through repetition. And sometimes you think you have understood something until you get to a point where you miss out on something and you're like, oh, I thought I know, right? By the way, you cannot claim that you've understood the business really if you're not able to do what you've been told to do or what we've been training. For example, how many of us here, if you were given a chance to do today's training the way it has been done, you are comfortable that you can do it? There are people who will not even know where to start and all that. So the more you train, the easier it becomes for you to master the business. By the way, good students make good teachers. So if you ever want to be a leader in this business, training and helping your distributors, then never miss out on these trainings. I want to switch gears and go to the next session. And that entails training, recognition. And I must say that we are at an acceleration lane. As a team, Superstars, we are literally accelerating. We don't want to do business the normal way. But my big question to you is, are you playing the game or are you spectating the players? That's a tough one there that everyone has to answer. How you answer that is not by telling me, oh, I'm a spectator or oh, I'm a player. It is by your action. So I want us to make sure that we are featuring in the different recognitions. That is what proves that you are literally playing the game. You are not just spectating. When you are recognizing those who have sponsored, strive to be in the list. Fortunately, in our weekly recognitions, we recognize even those who have sponsored only one person. So die for it. And when you see yourself being recognized every month, truth be told, you are going to be among the top very soon. So allow me to go on and share the slides so that we can do the recognition. And my first slide here challenges each one of us to make sure that in the remaining 2 months, November and December, we qualify for this lifestyle. This is a very unique lifestyle that is there for up to December, end of December. That is, you become a director or you become an Emerald director, whichever the step you are taking, and we take you to Movenpick, the revolving restaurant's 24th floor of Movenpick. It's an experience you don't want to miss. And I'm so excited to say that there are people who are moving so fast to make sure that this month they are closing at 4,000 points, they become new directors, and others become emeralds, and so on and so forth. So congratulations to all those who have qualified before. And the latest to qualify for this incentive is none other than Lydia Mwesa. We give it up for Lydia Mwesa. Congratulations. So the company is paying for that incentive for you. So let's go for it. The other thing is now about the recognition. And we start with personal sponsoring. If there is a skill that you must learn and master, and you work towards achieving it or mastering it every single day, it is the skill of sponsoring. Starting with prospecting, then sponsoring. And let me demystify something here, ladies and gentlemen. There are no people who are very good at sponsoring at first, but anyone can become very good at it. And I challenge you as a person, not your neighbor, you, yes, you, that you can become a sponsoring machine. But then your desire to become one must be very, very strong, and you must take action. Learn from those who are doing it and push yourself to engage in the activities that will ultimately result to sponsor. So can we recognize those who have sponsored at least one? The man that just started, but Lydia Mwesa, you see, I told you, those people who are really doing very well, they start with sponsoring. So you can see Lydia Mwesa is there as the first one in the list. And then we have Susan Mureithi. We have Jessica Musima, congratulations. We have our friend Jude Mutai, Priscilla Mumo, congratulations. Johnson Jogu, well done. Manoni Iganga, congratulations. And we also have Jacqueline Jackson. They have all sponsored one person already. By next week, make sure you are in this list. And for these ones, make sure you have added several more people. Then let's recognize those who have sponsored two. I think by now, two is the highest, which is understandable because the month just started. And we have Monica Cherono. Congratulations. You see, Monica Cherono, from when we came from Dar es Salaam, she, with the husband, they decided they are going to do this business like crazy, day and night. So congratulations, Monica, for and David for that. We also have our upcoming Rubies, Engineer Wycliffe and Pamela Muga. They are doing very well. Congratulations. Last month, they did their first step to Sapphire Director. So in the next 2 months, they will be fully qualified Sapphire Directors. And that is Wound Team. Amazing, amazing step there where the world opens for them. And ask them the secret. It all started when they started sponsoring. So never undermine the power of sponsoring. So that's the highest. Congratulations, Monica and Mugas. And let's also look at the personal PVs. We want to recognize those who have done high personal PVs. What are personal PVs? These are the points you get when you buy products, regardless of whether you are buying for your own use or you're buying for a customer. And the people that I'm about to recognize here, you realize that they have established a very good customer base where you have as many customers as possible. And while we are on this, I have to give us a hint that one of the products that these people are really, really focusing on, and they will never get it wrong because it is self-propagating, is Supergrow. And Supergrow, we can never satisfy the customer. So let's take note of that. Among other products, Supergrow should really be one of our products to build with. So we start with, of course, if you don't have 250 points, you are not in the recognition. And fortunately, by now, we don't have many who have done 250 plus. So the first one is number 6, Redemptor Cherotich with the 251 personal PVs. Congratulations, Redemptor. Number 5 is Margaret Mutai, 346 personal points. Well done. You can imagine we are just at the beginning of the month, 7th, and these people are getting all these hundreds. So by end of the month, we are talking of thousands. Number 4, none other than Charles Koech, 360 personal PVs. I almost said 360 degrees. 360 personal PVs. Top 3. Who are in the top 3? Congratulations. Number 3, Mike Sipanji, all the way in Zambia. Amazing, amazing. I know this month Mike must become an executive manager come rain, come sunshine. As we move on, I'm sure he will have a chance to perhaps say hi to us if he tops in the next meeting. Congratulations. Top 2, Josephine Marango, all the way in US, 404 personal PVs. Yeah, the month that just started. I see Josephine doing thousands by the end of the month. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for number 1, none other than our next director, Susan Mureithi, 480 personal PVs. And you would believe that Susan Mureithi a few months ago was struggling to even hit 100 personal points. But where there is will, there is way. She managed to get a way of doing a very high personal PVs. This month, I know she will be doing more than 4,000, way beyond that as personal PVs, going by the activities she's engaging in. And that is a proof that it is possible for everyone. I would request that down there you chat. You know, there's power in confessing. I want you to chat down there and say, it is possible for me. You don't want to just go by what Josephat is saying. You want to go by what you are telling yourself. It is possible for me. And may it be so as you purpose. Yes, I can see people are confessing. Yes, it's possible for me. And others are congratulating Susan. Yes, it's important to congratulate others. Someone told us somewhere that she will always appreciate others until it is their time to be appreciated. It's a very powerful way of attracting blessings. Yes, people are, it's very possible for me. It's very possible for me. A big amen, and let it be so. Allow me to make some announcements.